Merkaba, what it is. Bob Marley as an example. How can one increase their own aura?
Alright, you know, it's a Merkaba, the virgin name Jumvala Melchizedek. My book, I think, the ancient secret of the flower of life. See? It's just the first I see them use the term Merkaba. And the Merkaba is really the energy feel around the itself. And it actually shape, as them call, two tetrahedrons, you know? One going up in the air and one coming down, which forms into the David star, what we use as the principle of correspondence. See? And there's the energy around the eye. No, it actually comes from the 8 original cells, because the 8 original cells is actually the shape of those two tetrahedrons. And that's why them say call it DNA, you know? So you speak a lot about fire and how things interlock. So it's really when you rise, that 8 original cells, them also called the Kundalini. As the Kundalini rise and expand, your Merkaba also expand. That virgin of a practice, you know, a breathing technique online where them say stimulate and open your Merkaba permanently. If you do it for a year or so, it becomes open permanently. I mean, that's true, because I practice for more than a year, but at the same time, I think people who does generally do meditation and stimulate the Kundalini, it will increase your Merkaba and thing, you know. So that is really your energy field, like your aura. And you can feel people, energy and different people because of how them vibration is, them Merkaba is much more expanded than others. Some might be aware though, and some might be unaware. But regardless, the Merkaba tends to be expanded. And so you find out that people who them consider to be popular people, who are engaged enough people and things still, them are absorb enough energy from people, you know, and to expand for them energy field as well. And the more that kind of relationship take place, where them a give and a take and a give and a take, is the more them a expand. Now other people expand their Merkaba through meditational practices, etc. and things still, you see it? But you see, you find say some people like Bob them, come observe them. Whether them they conscious of it or not, them presence, they have a different kind of vibes. And that's why even Bob them can go up on a stage and just make one sound alone. Him don't start sing, him don't start do anything. But you find I say the people them just synchronize them vibes said time and going to a big uproar. You understand what I say? So it's like them have the expectation and the connection, but when the energy come around, you feel it have that kind of effect and thing still. Some people cultivate it. And you cultivate your Merkaba by positive vibes. The more positive vibes you generate around the eye and with people, it's more amplify your whole energy and things still. And you can see it. People live amongst people who themselves them feel alright in themselves. Why? Because that energy them give off and them share. But we say each time people are interacting, you know, each time people are interacting, they give off energy as well. In the most simplest way is like how people think about our pheromones. It's a part of your energy field. And people exchange pheromones. You know, that's why I'm saying the most ancient part of your brain. They must say your nostril, you say your nose, out of most of your brain, and one of the most powerful because of it you can use to actually remember places and events more than anything else. But it's pheromones, so it's not almost developed sense. Like we're writing and stuff, so an ancient part of our brain. Aboriginal silent usually tell you and things still, you know? So the Merkaba is a powerful thing. But the interesting thing is the shape of the Merkaba. Because again, as I say, its shape is 2 tetrahedrons, or 2 3-dimensional things, like 2 pyramids. See? I think I have it on a computer, so I probably can show you on the computer and things still. See, they have, let me see if I can bring it up and thing. It's like 2 pyramids. There is a virgin jump on Melchizedek thing. See? So this is what I say. So you see like David star in a plane. But it's really 2 pyramids in inner. And one go clockwise and one go anti-clockwise. See? So that is the energy field. And people know them famous painting, but all this built on the principle of fire, you know. See, and that, as I said, it's linked back, I show the one now, it linked back to what I call the same David throne, where I Selassie I hold that symbol. See, this is the one with the 8 point, look like a 6 point star. That symbol right there, so. But yeah. So that Merkaba, that energy field around people is like that. And it's something that is in all of these different ancient societies. So if you talk about opening your chakras, it's that must say you're home. That's why a man claims when you open all your chakras now, which is the same way your DNA move, which is on the same machine right there. So you get access to all information. It's like what the Hindu man them say, you're gone in the Akashic records as well. So there's no start nor no end. And if you have the skill now and the knowledge to bring forward the information, you know, it's like you become all-knowing. It almost reminds me of like how Bob them, when Muslim man do some music and things. And I realize, say, okay, the music what they do, it doesn't sound like regular music. Them in a different space. You know, but then you start thinking about Bob them and the herb them use and all these things them do and things where influence and practice and them live. And so you find that Bob music them different. Because I'm tapping into spaces that other people who not do what they do. Even when you talk about amplifying their own Merkaba, it's really breathing, you know, it's a Kriya Yoga. It's really a real nice master yoga, you know, because most things have to do with the breath. See, and expansion of your Merkaba directly related to your breathing. So if you listen to the bridging exercise, when I say use the Merkaba, it's really a series of breathing. You know, the first set have to really clear all the energy centers and things still. And the rest of it is how you actually change your pattern of breathing for expand your Merkaba outwards. So while you can use him approach, I mean yogic breathing techniques, the same yogic breathing techniques that make your Kundalini rise are the same techniques that you can use. We're going to make your Merkaba expand further and further and further. You know, and a lot of it also have to do with thought as well to still. See, it have to do with thought because your mind power can use for just stimulate your chakras them. It's thought. See? That's the thing with the man them talk about now. You know, religious people talk about faith. You know, learners will remove doubt. So when the eye is certain that when you send out a certain thought, vibration, it will manifest. You can do the same thing. But the breathing, the breath, we find the breath is the best physical thing for all my chakras, amplify your Merkaba. You know, that's why a man tells you the first thing I want to do when I come to earth physically is to breathe, and the last thing I do when I transition is to breathe as well. So what the age that tells you, boy, you're as long as you breathe, you live as long as you breathe. So the more you breathe, and the deeper you breathe, and the longer you're supposed to live. Hence the principle of breath of life and everything there. And like a medulla oblongata, what them call the mouth of God, you know? Where the yogi man them tell you, say, after a while when you stop breathe air, you start to breathe ether. And it's through the medulla oblongata, you absorb them energy and things. The Virgin Nine book speak a lot about those things, you know, John Val Melchizedek. I find the book them interesting, but at the same time you have to still know that people write for particular audiences, you know? So you have to read and see things through your own eyes and through your own lens. You can't take it through the interpretation of one still. Just do things for yourself. You'll be alright.